What is awakening? What is enlightenment? Well, I cannot tell you what is enlightenment yet, but I can give you a good clue how you get to it and what is awakening. What happened to me a few years ago and how the awakening looked like after 5, 6, 7 years. Well, from 2009 to 2016 right now. So, example, I looked to the interview of famous people in Poland these days. After I don't live there for a few years, I live in Mexico and I changed my life completely and my thoughts and everything. And I look to those people in Poland, in my country, that I used to just see them and they looked pretty normal. Everything looked pretty normal around you. But I looked to it these days and I looked through those famous interviews and different stars and celebrities, and I see so much fear, so much strange behavior, so much missing of consciousness because of the switch that happened in me. So I perceive life in totally different form, totally different way. Like I want to shake those people and say like, calm down, don't live by your fear, be sure, be okay, don't sell yourself, just be nice, open. What happens through the awakening, your heart starts to open, you start to see that to win is not the most important thing in your life. So you start to care about your process and your heart, not living through the ego, but starting to live through the spirit, you could say, through the heart. If you don't understand the spirit, you can understand the heart, because we always do some choices, you know, what's better for me through the feelings, or what's better to me through the logic, brain, intellect, mind, that tells you like, yeah, you have to save money and do this and that, you know. And that's total crap, even though you use it in life a lot with some simple examples, simple things. So after awakening happens, it took me a few years to understand where I'm going and to practice it. Like you don't switch from meat eater to I don't know, juice absorbing diet in a few days. Well, you can do it, but usually it takes years, you see, to switch through eating meat to vegetarianism, and sometimes vegan diet, and then liquid diet, and then maybe prana diet and the sun. And that's what I'm doing right now. But it took me 6 years, 7 years of constant changing thought patterns and meditating and getting energy download that it cleans me, cleans my, you can say, connections in the brain, thought patterns, emotions, release the stress, release the sorrow, release the regret from the heart, from the emotion system, that water in your cellular level don't remember those things anymore because you don't produce that and you don't focus that during the day. At this anger, this negative emotions every day. So your cells start to remember more and more better things, and that's how they learn to be nice. That's how you are intact through the day and you wake up better with new fresh energy instead of, oh, I have to go to work, life's shit, something yesterday didn't work. No, you think how things worked, how you still have all the fingers in your head, in your hand, it's all nice, life's great, you can achieve marvelous things. So this is awakening. This is not even enlightened, but this is awakening. This is something that you perceive how energy is important and how you've been missing it through the days, through the life, missing energy. And you drink just a coffee from the morning, you lie to yourself like, oh, I almost had a good sleep, but I need coffee to go to work or something. It's like I feel great, but I need cocaine in the morning to function. There's nothing good in it. It never was. And then alcohol in the weekend. Well, I don't say coffee, alcohol is wrong. I do it sometimes as well, but the difference between most of the people doing coffee, alcohol, cannabis or anything and me is the difference between Sadhguru and other people doing the cobra venom, for example. Or maybe he smokes sometimes cannabis or doing different substances. But difference between us, the ceremonial or conscious level of use any substance or any drug even, is great. It's enormous difference. because whatever I put a drink of alcohol in my body, I start to feel the rush, I start to feel energy, I feel I can transform it into the good. I'm conscious in it. If it's a second drink, very often it's already poisoning my body instead of taking a breath, a positive breath from this alcohol. And very often I cannot take a sip even because my body tells me not right now. Very simple. Consciousness of the body, consciousness of yourself instruct you what you're supposed to do. And with the food, everything's similar. Like, you can have a message, yeah, you can have a heavy, very heavy meal today in the morning or in the evening, and sometimes you just know that no, it's impossible, not today. So these are the things that awaken people and enlighten have in common, for sure. And you can hear that more. What is awakening? What is enlightenment? How beautiful stories of transformations and healings begin when you grasp more consciousness, you're getting more awakened. You don't have to be a genius, you don't have to go to enlightenment, you don't have to meditate thousands of hours, just intention of switch, and then you're gonna start do little things, you know, a little bit of diet, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of walk in the park, a little bit less thinking, a little bit less negative attitudes, a little bit more forgiving, a little bit more, I'm not the most important point in the universe, but let's cooperate with the universe, let's forgive, let's be nice. So this is all awakening. I hope you get some information from it, how it works in practice. I didn't mention important stuff like healings in your body and healings in your system, but I mentioned important patterns disappearing, dissolving, your life changing, and then you see all that crap outside in other people because it's been there and it is in you still, but you can see it a lot outside. The craziness of this world you call normal, you call regular, they call it life. I call it miserable crap. The life we live, an average person living, you know, and what I mentioned, like forced feed, forced shit, forced coffee, forced work, you know, then you have to sleep after the work because you're exhausted already in the work. You're exhausted from the morning, from the minute you wake up. Very often we are exhausted. How is that possible? We should be fresh, we should be recharged, even without food. Like me right now, I haven't eaten anything for a couple of hours. I woke up at 5 or 6, I start to work, then I take a walk, then I start to eat something little, something light, or drink tea with honey, and there's still energy. How is that possible? Without coffee. And before waking up at 5 or 6 in the morning was so possible for me, like winning lotto. Or actually I was thinking it is greater possibility for me to win lottery than get up at 5 and be rested. Waking up at 5 for me was a drama. Like my nervous system felt like it's gonna break down. My nervous system was telling me literally, you're shaking, you're gonna break down, like you haven't slept for a week or a month. You're gonna die. Like that's what my nervous system was telling me when you wake me up at 5 a.m. or 5:30 or whatever, even 6. Well, we finish here. I got to the beautiful place of welcoming the sun. So I'm gonna do some exercises like every morning. Take care, guys. This was Mike from The Switch.